again, welcome to my channel, and today we're going with another reading. Yes, remember, like I told you about the aliens, I commented on one of my videos, but either way, yes, we're gonna do a reading on what's going to happen now that we know there's aliens out there. So let's see what the future holds now that we have that piece of information. I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date, they are divinely guided, everything has free will, and everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that roles can be reversing between energies, and with this said, let's move forward. I want to remind you as well, oh my goodness, look at that. I want to remind you as well that I am on Spotify, so with this said, you know, let's move forward. You can find the link on my pinned comment as well as on the description box. So and let's see. So we have the Queen of Swords and the reverse, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Justice, Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Sun. Leo, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Now, what's going on here? What does it say here? My gosh, okay, it says right here obviously that they have been here before, and allegedly humans have, like, first of all, like, betrayed them. Allegedly here they came here first to study and to, like, pretty much learn from not only the human behavior, but allegedly also they wanted to learn about, like, our atmosphere and whatnot. And it says right here, in where they were not as welcome, some of them were took as prisoners allegedly as well. Now it says right here that they have been here before. Obviously I said this before, and none of us are surprised about all of that. Now it says right here that soon they're going to try to, like, come down and meet us. Allegedly they try first with the what they called commanders, or our leaders, let's say, right? What they consider leaders, like the people with allegedly power. But either way, they tried with them and it just did not work much, and that's why they actually started to cross more boundaries, and where they noticed that, you know, it wasn't like the humans did not want to know them, it was just the people, quote, in power wouldn't let us. But they are soon going to be starting to descend and literally present themselves to us. There's allegedly different kind of them, kind of like, you know, what we consider aliens, which is, you know, on space, right? There's also humanoids allegedly here. It says right here that they have not only very intense technology, but they have a lot of cures for a lot of the sicknesses that they claim in the human world, right? That we don't have cures for. They also right here allegedly our representation of a new beginning. So I do see that eventually allegedly our life will change after we are introduced to them directly. Allegedly here is going to be an improved for humanity, as allegedly humanity is very far behind in technology, because it says right here that there's other species out there as well that, again, is not the ones that are going to to come down here. With the King of Swords and the reverse, allegedly they mean no harm. They're very friendly and, quote, loving people, like, you know, beings. They're loving and caring. They're nothing to be worried about. I do see right here that allegedly they don't only come with a lot of power, but they also can change, like, the violence and all that, like trying to control that as well. They actually allegedly could help with poverty, hunger. They could also actually change our whole system. They actually allegedly believe in equality. They believe that nobody should be hungry. They believe that nobody should be, like, left outside in the cold. They actually are a very, again, advanced species, and to where there is different, like, you know, ranks and whatnot, but everybody is in a livable stage unless you are against them, let's say, right, or break any law. They are actually very caring over the planet, our planet. They actually are coming down and actually breaking boundaries as well, because they're worried about the state of the planet. And this is a planet that they use resources from, allegedly, like minerals and whatnot, for other things that they need. But they say right here that in their eyes, our planet could be dying. Their purpose is to try to help us preserve, because allegedly, even though that, you know, they can come down here and all that, they can't really live here forever without certain things that they may need to sustain, to keep on the actual, as I was saying, because they're worried about our resources. And as I said before, some people talk about like an alien invasion, but that's not accurate, because allegedly, like I said before, because they're not from the planet, from here, they can't really live here because we are used to all these things. So literally, they're just coming here to teach us something, or trying to teach us something, trying to fix something, so we can continue to live in our planet. And they continue to take some minerals from it or so. Allegedly, they do have the fountain of youth, so in a way, shape, or form, they don't age as fast as we do. This could take so many years before they actually age. It's allegedly a liquid. It's something, their main source is some of resources that they take is something that it's in the moon. Allegedly, the moon is something, it's something that they take from here and something from the moon, or allegedly they could live in the moon or something. But either way, it's something connected to the moon where they're from. But they're saying that they have there's some liquid that they take from the moon, allegedly, that keeps them very young. With 10% of the verse right here, it says that very soon they're going to be contacting the people, and we're going to see them. It says that everything you know, specifically people who are claiming that the aliens don't exist, some religions and all that, a lot of things are going to change the beliefs and the way that things were formed. If you're a person who's very small-minded, you may not believe on this reading, and that's fine, because I don't care. But soon, in a couple of months, more things that are going to be very hard to hide are going to happen, and everything how you know, and the things that you know and that you thought you knew is going to change, forcing you to understand that there's something else out there. They could actually help us into work in a different sense that doesn't feel like you are living just to work. They could actually keep us. It's talking about like they could literally give us the fountain of youth. So allegedly, we wouldn't be looking older than 30 for like hundreds of years. No, it's not an immortal way. We will not live forever. It's just like we will live a very longer life, like up to 100, up to maybe 200 years, maybe 150, depends, right? And we will still look like what we look right now. Like there wouldn't be like elderly people or so, because allegedly they have that kind of like technology. With the full in the reverse right here, it wouldn't be mental health issues or none of that. Allegedly, they have all of that in their society. It's very like little to non-existent. They have allegedly tried to contact us and talk to us, but it seems right here that they consider us a kind of like dangerous race, because you know we could definitely be loving, but we could definitely be the other way around. And they saying that they're feeling more comfortable to showing themselves right now, because the community and society has changed into where most of us are woke and more open-minded than it used to be back then. And that's why they're like testing boundaries and that. It's also talking about this kind of like, you see this here, I see that a lot. It's talking about allegedly their kind of money, like what we consider money, as well as this is something connected to their technology. This could be also talk about like their UFOs as well. It's talking about that some of their UFOs are just for literally 2 people. It's just gigantic for other reasons. It says right here that they're going to be again showing themselves. They're going to be showing themselves. The main place that they have, like, let's say, come and visit is like forest areas, and where there's just animals. They allegedly take animals to test to see. Allegedly they have actually, some of them, altered their DNA and whatnot. It's also talking about that they're very connected to some witches as well, because people who are into mystical and non-normal things are people who they feel more comfortable talking to because they're open-minded. But it's talking about that they're not all looking like this. They're talking about multiple and different kind of like alien species, into where some of them are super tall, some of them are humanoids, others are of course dangerous, and they look different. So they said that they have been here, all of them have been here before, and it says right here that since back in the day they have been here. It's also talking about in where what people consider mermaids are not allegedly all mermaids. There could be also other kinds of species that they could actually be altered. Allegedly, there's a possibility of them mixing with humans and creating sirens or mermaids at one point. So yes, there is a possibility of them being here for so long that's why there's so many creatures now coming out, is because they're being called by their essence and energies, because once again they're no longer hiding, but mermaids and sirens and some, like, it's talking about something like that, into where they're not just like a whole species, it's just from a different world. Also talking about in where beyond the ocean you get into a different dimension. It's talking about all of those things, into where they're going to explain it better. But soon the world is going to be different. It's allegedly like that, and they're going to show a lot of the things that some religions allegedly have been trying to cover up. And it's not just the faith, it's not the faith, it's the people running that religion, or some religions, into where they took away every possibility of other existence, is going to be proven wrong, and a lot of people are going to be questioning a lot of things very, very soon. So it's going to be an intense year. Most likely by 2024 a lot of things are going to be shown different, and it's because possibility has actually grown since the UFO thing that we just saw, that they were talking about it. But soon they're going to be shown to us, and we're going to be shook. And this is allegedly what is coming for us after that. Now, if you're a small-minded person, then I don't expect you to understand none of this or any tarot readings. Small-minded people, you know what they do? They criticize and talk about something they don't know or understand and say it's not real. That's what small-minded people do. And that's why I don't answer to those comments, and that's why I report them and move on with my life. I do comment it because, yeah, I know they exist. You're not worth my time, and that's why I don't. So now we have here the planets is the situation. We got the north node, and this is the north node of the moon, pertaining to what goes around comes around, karmic cycle, fear of not knowing, destiny, afterlife, another reality. What did I just told you? There's going to be another reality shown to us. I can promise you that. Now we got Pisces energy. What does Pisces mean? This represents the emotional side. Pisces. Let's see. It says naive, seeking release, pure of heart, unaware of deceitfulness, daydreaming. And then the house of life is 12, represents the area of life, represents restriction, incarceration, worries, what holds you back, subconscious thoughts, passive aggressive solutions, falling into unhealthy patterns, addiction, secrecy, mooring, isolation, and solitude. So this is what is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it. I love you guys so much. And if you guys have any other readings of conspiracy or whatnot that you want me to read on, let me know in the comments, and I'll do it as soon as I can. Whoop. With this said, you can follow me on IG, you can follow me on TikTok, you can follow me on Spotify for different content. It's totally free, of course. Also, if you want to get a personal reading with me, please go to the description box below and you can find the website link. I do not offer them for free, by the way. You can also look at the link on my bio on my IG. So with this said, thank you so much and have an amazing day.